Okay, people, buckle up, because today, we're diving headfirst into a book that made me question everything. And I quote, directly from page 263, "We have the rest of our lives to be intimate. I'm here to get your heart back first." Swoon. I mean, is that not the most romantic thing you've ever heard?
Please, someone I know says more romantic things when ordering a pastrami on rye. Extra mustard and make it snappy, sweetheart. See, poetry.
You're impossible. We're talking about Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonam-Young, people. The sequel-ish to Out on a Limb, and let me tell you, it's a 5-alarm fire of feels and other things.
Oh, I'm sure. Let me guess, high school sweethearts, now married, facing a crisis, because one of them forgot to take out the organic, ethically sourced, gluten-free trash.
No. Okay, well, sort of. It's two people. They got hitched at, like, 19, which, sidebar, who does that anymore? And now they're in their 30s, and one is having a full-blown existential meltdown. Who am I without my partner? Am I just a name?
Sounds exhausting. I have an existential meltdown every time I have to choose between oat milk and almond milk. The pressure.
It's deeper than that. One has lost their mom. One is feeling lost in their marriage. It's raw, it's messy, it's relatable. Okay. Even you might shed a single, cynical tear.
I highly doubt it. My tear ducts are reserved for onions and videos of baby sloths, so what's the grand solution to this mid-life crisis? A couple's retreat in the wilderness, I presume. Because nothing screams reconnection like mosquito bites and the looming threat of a bear mauling.
You're not wrong. It is a couple's retreat, forced proximity, baby. Think log cabins, crackling fires, and a surprising amount of outdoor, activities.
Oh, I can only imagine. Honey, let's rekindle our love by building a structurally unsound birdhouse. Or, darling, let's rediscover our passion while desperately searching for a whiff signal.
There's a waterfall scene. And let me just say, things get steamy like, I need a cold shower and possibly a fan, steamy.
A waterfall. How cliché. I bet there's also a scene where they stumble upon a hidden meadow filled with wild flowers and suddenly realizes the other has been the one all along, despite a crippling addiction to, I don't know, competitive croquet.
Okay, you're being ridiculous. But there is a lot of emotional baggage unpacked. The grief over their mom is a huge part of it, and it's handled beautifully. It's not just about the romance. It's about finding oneself again.
So, it's a self-help book disguised as a romance novel. Clever. 10 Steps to a Better Use and a More Fulfilling Intimate Life in the Woods. Catchy title.
And the partner. Oh, the partner is not your typical alpha, male jerk, is sweet, is nerdy, wears glasses, is basically a walking, talking, romance novel hero, but with, like, emotional intelligence.
So, perfect. Sounds boring. I prefer my male leads with a healthy dose of flaws, like maybe secretly collects porcelain dolls or has an irrational fear of squirrels.
Plays Dungeons and Dragons. And is a successful entrepreneur. And has a very, very dirty mouth when the occasion calls for it.
Okay, you had me at dirty mouth. I'm suddenly invested. But what about the plot? Does anything actually happen, or is it just 300 pages of soul-searching and strategically placed euphemisms?
There's a whole thing with a job, and some drama with their friends, who, by the way, are friendship goals. And there's a bit of a plot twist at the end that some readers loved, and some did not.
A plot twist? Oh, please, let me guess, secretly a werewolf, or a long-lost royalty, or they're both actually robots.
No, it's, well, I won't spoil it. But let's just say it involves a potential addition to the family, and it's divisive.
Ah, the old surprise pregnancy trope classic, because nothing fixes a shaky marriage like the sleep deprivation and projectile vomiting of a newborn.
It's not just about that. It's about their growth, their journey, look, just read the book. Okay? You might actually enjoy it.
I'll consider it, but only if there's a scene where someone gets attacked by a swarm of angry bees, or maybe a rabid raccoon. I need some stakes, some real-world wilderness danger.
There's emotional danger. Does that count?
Not really, but fine. I'll give it a shot, but if I don't laugh at least once, you owe me a pastrami on rye, extra mustard.
Deal. And for everyone listening, go grab Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonam-Young. It's the perfect blend of sweet, spicy, and surprisingly deep, and if you've already read it, call us. We want to hear your thoughts. Did you swoon? Did you cry? Did you desperately crave a pastrami sandwich?
Hey, a good sandwich is a serious matter. And speaking of serious matters, did you hear about that new study that claims squirrels are secretly plotting world domination?
Oh, here we go. We're out of time, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Heartbook Radio. And remember, stay wild, stay romantic, and watch out for those squirrels.